Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Minimal Rogue here, back at it again after one whole fucking year. We're back at it on YouTube. So today we're just gonna be talking about 5 Warzone tips to help your game, improve your game, get you more wins. Because I know that's a lot of things people struggle with. So we're just gonna jump right into it. So we have 5 tips to date. So our first tip is going to start off with playing with good teammates. So as you guys already probably know, if you're coming to this video, you're probably frustrated with playing regular matchmaking. You're getting teammates that pretty much don't know what they're doing. So what you're gonna want to do is I'm gonna drop a Discord in the description box. It's quite a good Discord. You could just whenever you're hopping on Warzone. And you're done your warm-up, all that stuff, you hop on the Discord, you put you're looking for a game, and within like 30 seconds I guarantee you'll be able to find a game. It's so good. I'm gonna drop the link in the description. But it's just really good to play with good teammates because you're gonna have more communication. You're not gonna leave as soon as you die, because I know that's a big thing when you're just playing regular pubs. People just love to leave instantly. So this Discord is going to make you have all of that. Your teammates are going to have communication. They're not going to leave as soon as they die. You're just overall going to have a much better time. And it's just more enjoyable. It just makes the game much more enjoyable to just play with good teammates. So my first tip there is going to be playing with good teammates. So moving on to our next tip here is going to be take good gunfights. So it's kind of a subject that is going to come with experience and time. Obviously, you're not going to know what a good gunfight is, but basically what I'm saying is don't take a gunfight that you're not going to regret taking. So just in the clip here, real quick, as you can see, I'm shooting at people from across the street, and I do have a plan here to retreat. Obviously, if I'm getting sniped at or something just goes wrong here where I need to retreat, I'm shooting across people from the street, so I can easily just turn around, get out of there real quick. So part of taking a good gunfight is making sure you have good cover to work with. You're always going to have a retreat plan, just if something goes wrong, you have something else to rely on. So just make sure whenever you're going to take a gunfight, you think about it. Do I have something to retreat on? Do I have a cover to work with? Do I have some way to get out of this fight if I need to? That also comes with being said that you need to know not to take head-on gunfights. So let's say that you're in the open, another guy's in the open, and you both start shooting at each other. Even though you may have shot at him first, chances are maybe he has better aim and he's gonna hit a headshot or something like that, where you're pretty much just flipping a coin to see who's gonna win the gunfight, and that's pretty much never what you're gonna do. So take good gunfights just overall means make sure you have something to retreat off of, and if you're gonna take an engagement, make sure that obviously you have it's not a coin flip, you have something to work with, and you coordinate it with your teammates. You're not just shooting at them because you see them. So that's pretty much going to be what taking a good gunfight is. Obviously, over time and playing more, this stuff is going to be second nature, where the point is like you don't have to think about it at all before you take a gunfight. You're just automatically going to be like, alright, no, I'm not going to take this gunfight, or yeah, I'm going to take that gunfight, because of how much time you spend on just doing it so much time. So overall, taking good gunfights is pretty important. That helped me get a lot of wins. Chances are, if you're dying a lot, you're probably taking really bad gunfights. So make sure you're taking those good gunfights. Make sure you have a plan when you're taking a gunfight, and just over time, it will become second nature to you when you should take a gunfight and when you shouldn't. So moving on, here is our next tip is going to be aim training. So obviously, this is going to be mostly reliant on PC. I don't think there is any aim training, if I'm not wrong, on console. But basically, if you are on PC, a good thing to use is Aim Labs. It's on Steam. It's free. And you can actually, in the settings, you can change all of your settings to have the direct Modern Warfare settings. So you can go in your settings, switch it to the Call of Duty franchise, and then from there you can select Modern Warfare and use your direct sensitivity. And it's just really great because you have everything that you're using from the actual game, and it's just transferring over. So aim training is really good because once you get consistent with it, maybe once you go into your first 10 days, you're gonna see that, oh man, I'm lasering people now, and you're just making so much more hits that you would not take if you didn't do aim training. So it's not really a training, it's more just like let me just do this as a warm-up for like 20-30 minutes, and over time you're going to become really good at it, and it's going to transfer over in your Modern Warfare game. So overall, aim training is a really good way to help you win more gunfights. If you're losing a lot of gunfights and you're on PC, aim lab's definitely the way to go. You're definitely going to see more progress with this rather than just keep playing the game. Just 10-20 minutes a day is just going to make so much difference over like a week time, and you're just overall going to see a much better game that you're having. Alright, so our next tip here is going to be just, it's going to take time overall. Like, you're not going to get really good at the game if you're just not playing it at all, you're just not putting in any time. So if you really want to see progress, obviously you're going to have to put in time. It's not you're going to be the most cracked player in the world if you're just playing maybe an hour a day. You're obviously going to have to put in more time if you want to see more wins, more just better results in general. You're gonna have to put in more time. It's just like anything else. I'm sure you guys already heard that shit, but you just have to put in more time if you want to see better results. So that could be whether you're playing more consistently, maybe you're doing 2-3 hours a day, maybe you're doing aim labs to help your aim. Just whatever you're doing, you have to stay consistent and make sure you're putting in the time, because if you don't, then you're just not going to see the progress that other people are making. And you can't look at these great players and say, well, why am I not playing like them, if you're not putting in the same work as them, you know what I mean? So just make sure you're putting in this. If you want to see good results, you got to put in some work. So that's pretty much it. You just got to put in some of your time if you want to see those great results. Alright, so moving on to rotations. So when making a rotation, it is important that you're always going to get the less contested side. So right here, drawing with the green, we can see right here there's a lot more mass and just area in general that is rather than down here where is much more slim and there's clearly not as much land. So typically when rotating in, let's say you just got in from this zone, so you're probably sitting in a bad situation, you're going to want to go airport, but in a better spot that you're going to want to go is on this purple side right here. So coming in from wherever you are out here, you're going to want to aim towards getting in here. So let's take that out here. So you have your two zones here. The one that you're going to want to be is the purple one, obviously, because it has less land. And the reason why we're saying the purple one is because you're going to have much more teams rotating in from here, here, and you're going to have less teams rotating in from here. That's just typically because of how much more space there is why there's going to be more teams in one section and less teams in one section. So you're always going to be wanting to go for the smaller section. This is assuming you're playing for the win. So let's say let's say your team is coming in, you're now in the purple zone. Let's say you just came in right there or right here. You have a little bit of cover, you're just trying to get into the zone. What you're going to want to do is you're going to want to rotate all the way down here, and you're going to want to come out here. And the reason why is because you're going to have the high ground and you're going to have all this area right here to rotate through depending on where zone goes. So that's why you're going to want to rotate for this small area and then take all of this to your advantage. So depending on where zone goes, you have it under control. Obviously you may see a team 1-2 when running in here, but chances are they're going to be just trying to straight run into zone, and you're going to be able to shoot them in their sides before they're able to react. So make sure you're shooting them in a spot where they don't have cover to retreat through, and you don't have to take a fight this late into game. So typically you're going to want to start focusing on getting the smaller areas of the zone, from zone 3 to 4 and up. So that's pretty much all you're going to want to do for rotation. Just get them in early. So that's going to be it for the video. Thank you guys all for watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe to the video. Also, I am streaming on Twitch, so if you guys want to go ahead and head over there and hit me up with a follow, that would be much appreciated. I stream every day, Monday through Friday. So if you want to just pop over there, if you have any questions about anything I covered in the video or anything in general about Warzone related, I'm willing to answer it. Just head over to my Twitch, drop a follow. I'm live Monday through Friday. Just hop in the chat if you want. And that's gonna be the end of the video. So see you guys next time.